Staff already up on the white horse. Our first day at the dude range. This is the stables. Somewhat menacing. This is one of them. Stables.
So did you turn that part up as you want? Mike, why did you do this? Turn it up or did you just go up?
They're not going to let you do that yet.
Hey, Izzy, and all.
Are those real horses?
No, we got a double. A little girl.
Are they going to get horses?
What's mama?
These girls?
Girl.
What's the difference in the two?
A little more body. What do you make of this, Dad?
Get out of the way, Chris. I think it's great. How you doing with your boots?
I want to go back to Kansas.
Kick
I
'em.
want to go back to Texas.
No, not spotty, these in general. I think I would suggest a double. And we put you on here.
Yeah, let me try that.
Okay.
Patsy? And what's yours? Nothing?
Oh, they'll eat it.
Haunting?
Haunting.
Well, that's a big, beautiful horse.
What's this horse's name?
This is Comanche.
Comanche. Oh, see, that's quite a name. Right on that horse's name? Oh, what a pretty.
For Comanche and...
I could put her on there.
That's out here?
The cattle can.
Okay.
The cattle can. Just feed them to the horse.
Are we supposed to go out here?
And when you feed them to them, hold your hand like that.
Okay.
Don't try and stick it to them with your fingers, you know, hold it flat out. Take the fingers right off.
Thank you.
He does not have a good chance.
I better get some now.
Mom, why do I want to go out and see a little
All right.
Sweetie, that if you ride the little horse, sweetheart, you're going to ride in the corral. If you want to ride the big horse, if you want to
The other way?
That pony, let her try and have for a few minutes. And it's a real gentle pony. If she does, okay, we can let her out of this together. But I want to make sure she doesn't problem. I don't want to see a girl
and fall off. No, she's just fine like this for tonight.
Okay.
Let's do that. I think it's better to
Slowly,
go slowly with her.
I think you lose confidence.
Yeah, I agree.
Mom, why are you going to back?
Right by yourself, dude.
There you go. You want the reins? Does that saddle feel bad for you?
We're
behind you. Oh, you gonna fall? Yeah.
Between the horse's ears.
No, they won't have that.
They won't?
You have a lot of stable sense, Chris. Stable sense.
I consider myself fairly stable.
These three are yet waiting to be horsed. Oh, there goes Linda.
Good boy.
No. We're gonna find out what the horse is, what the other two are.
Oh no, don't like get away.
You'll get two in a bit.
Dad, are you coming?
No, not tonight.
Yeah, he trained Easy Goer.
15 years.
He trained Easy Goer. Who's Easy Goer?
Excuse me? Easy Goer is the primo.
The
Quarter horse.
Oh.
Quarter horse?
Yeah, quarter.
Quarter horse. 2-year-old.
Oh. King Farouk.
Small frames? Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one. Is that the one you're gonna ride? I don't know. Okay. I couldn't figure out why I had his nose in my teeth.
Tell you other. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen is up. Go on, you guys. Go get a horse.
Horsey.
What do you want done?
Okay, you. Okay.
He's probably too short for you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, stand up. Yeah, that's way too short for you. Hey, stand up. Should be able to fit you. Fit. Between you and the horse.
How you doing, girl? I didn't drink.
Don't break it, Sam.
This is what the two girls have come here for.
Because you have to learn what you're doing first. You can't just go and ride it out in the open if you don't know what you're doing.
Look, all right, Lord.
Stand up.
Is that all right?
What?
What is his name?
His name's Apache. My white horse. Yeah. Almost an hour to pay for myself on a stick. Okay, we'll give you 2 years.
Okay, come here. Stop yawning. You flies by it? You ready? Okay, come on, Toby. I mean, Packy.
Go get him, John. Kick him, John.
Go get a stick. Is that a video camera?
Huh?
Is that a video camera?
Yeah.
Beta or just...
No, just VHS. Rider gene already, huh?
Excuse me?
You're an accomplished rider.
Oh, no, I'd have a very gentle horse.
Oh.
He proves that you can walk and sleep at the same time.
Hasn't the fallen down doing that yet?
Nathan's still waiting for his horse.
No, not
Ta-da,
that.
they're getting Cyclone for you, Nate.
Yeah, right. I don't know that she'd be able to handle the color yet. Say hi to Daddy.
Hi, she's having fun? What's the name of your horse, Steve? Comanche?
Right?
Comanche.
Whoa.
What's yours, Johnny?
Whoa.
His is Apache.
Whoa. Hey, stay here. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, Comanche.
Can't control your horse, huh?
I think they're all used to neck reining, though, aren't they?
Any reining works on them except leg rein. Some of them, the well-trained ones, I think. B, an Apache. Let's see, and probably Chief and
that little one out there, that other day.
That's a baby, honey. We can't ride that one.
oh, that's probably
Here he is from the polo fields in Greece.
they're all neck rein.
John Acropolis.
Some of them are voice command.
Using your crop at all, John?
What do you do to make this one?
Whoa. Hey.
Johnny Canal.
Oh, I don't know. I never got
Whoa.
it.
Apache?
Might get some big goals.
That's it, John. He understands the spoken word very well.
Give him, when it's
Wait,
Oh.
your legs together, not your legs.
You can do that. You won't run.
You do. Oh, really?
Lazy boy.
I'm used to horses that say, go Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
What's that?
She's
Come on,
used
horse, you don't
to
even
holding
have to
horses
stomp it
back.
yet. You gotta hold it back and keep going.
Chris looks pretty good after all of her years of horseback riding.
Apache.
Oh.
Over here.
Oh, Peanut.
Peanut, that's his name?
Whoa. Stay, sit.
You want to not
Roll over. Get up.
I want to hype the horse.
Hey.
It's big.
That's it, John. He's all set for rocket propulsion. Bit of trouble with their mount.
Kind of step on this side.
Oh, there's Nate getting up.
He's a little hyper, just talk to him. Then they run him off because he's real fun. Take him out in the field and walk him around a few minutes to talk to him. And he'll throw him down. Come on, Peanut.
Give him a
Give me
little,
a kick.
give him him a little kick. He doesn't want to cooperate.
Come on, kid.
There goes Nathan.
Mom, where's the real one? That one.
It's out there.
I want to go.
Get everybody to come over here.
Well, you have to try it out first.
Nathan thinks he has a saddle problem, and I think I agree with him.
Like a horse.
Well, that's exactly right. It is a horse.
Well, bringing him in for the third time.
Don't worry about it. All she's gonna do is fall in her eye.
Maybe 3/4 mile. Good size jump. Good size drop. No worries. The horses know what they're doing. Just hang on to the saddle horn like this. Okay?
You're joking, of course.
This horse, I doubt this horse.
Hey, Peanut. You alright? What are you doing, Mike? Oh, you got Paul with that eye for I'd like to have a horse that's then they trust you. Because they know where you are. The horse knows more than
Settle down. Settle down.
So, you got a glass eye for him?
Yeah. Whoa. I said, whoa.
Settle down. Okay, I can have your attention. We have a few basic rules. One is, if at all possible, don't let your horse eat while you're on its back. They put their head down, pull up, give them a little kick at the same time. When we're out on the trail ride, you must stay behind the head wrangler at all times for everybody else's safety and as long as you're on. Once the barn is in sight, on the way back from the trail ride or even out here in the field, no running towards the barn, no walk. No smoking on the trail or on the horse. If you have to smoke, or if you smoke, let me know. We will pit stop, or we can get off and take a break and have a cigarette. Anybody smoke? One more. Oh, stay with the group.
Yeah.
No taking off, in different directions. Driving us crazy. We all got to stick together so that nobody gets hurt. And one of the most important stuff, fun. So let's ride around the field a bit. Get used to your horse. Make it turn, make it stop.
Back him up. Back him up. There you go.
Back.
Your saddle does look a little off to the left.
Keeps getting off.
May need to be tightened or cinched, as we say. Here they are.
You always get the winners, don't you? I'm not doing it. Let's go, you time. Pretty good. Trying to get her to go into gallop, but she's kind of hesitant to do that. Yeah. I gotta remember to raise my voice when I talk to her too. Whoa. I went to the door. Is that right? Whoa.
And Miss Beth, there's Beth. Oh, here comes Kristen. Yahoo, Kristen. You look good, but I don't think you've lost any of your form.
I can't keep it's hard not to post, I want to.
Yeah. I know, well, the saddle's not right for that, is it?
This is hey. Okay. This is running gear. Put your ears up to make me not nervous. Okay, we're going now.
Beautiful Indian horse. Beth, I'm going to be riding tomorrow. I'm filming today.
I get a gorgeous pony. Isn't that nice?
Actually, he's bigger than Sunday, though.
Nuh-uh, not quite.
Well, I think
Might
so.
be a little skinnier and a little faster, but
Give it a good kick. Kick it out. You look good on him.
Thanks, Dad. That helps.
That's okay.
Here's the wrangler whose horse is really full of energy. It's got a lot of spirit. Growing sunset for our first sunset up here.
I'm not going to do it. I've changed my mind completely. I'm not going to do it. I think they've all ridden.
Yeah.
And a couple of younger girls are taking kids riding like full on full.
We gotta do some afterwards. Mine? That's fine. Okay. I use it for a towel for the one.
There's John.
You guys are going to take a shower?
No, you do.
I get it first. Okay, I guess they're doing pretty good. Should we take a short trail ride? Yes, I definitely want it.
Oh, really?
And we've been given in Butte, which is a horse house.
More than that.
Yeah, but it takes care of the pain. And Mike rode him today, and he's a little hyper. He hasn't even ridden in a while.
So he's had a little navicular problem, huh? Why not?
Everybody's gonna go to the fair and the rodeo and everything. And we figured, usually Sunday there's no rides. So we just figured switching Saturday and Sunday, we'll ride Sunday. And then everybody can go to the fair and the rodeo tomorrow.
Good. You look great, Linda. Your horse has a little navicular problem, I guess. Navicular, you know.
Yeah,
In the,
he acts like it.
yeah, one of the four paws, I guess, is.
He has that funny gait.
Uh-huh.
Not scared of
Horses are my thing, I discovered.
Nathan went like this.
It looks like it's so much fun to lope across the meadow, but every time, the first time I got that horse on that path.
Hey, if I left my milk out, will you put it in the...
What?
If I left my milk out, will you put it in the refrigerator, please?
What?
If I left my milk out, will you put it in the refrigerator, please? I can't remember if I did or not. Thanks.
Natural born hand. Stop. Toby?
Toby?
Hmm?
I see her walking right into the camera. I said she's a natural born ham.
I think that's English. I don't know about Western.
Then John. Yeah, Chris. Go ahead.
Well, you got the picture.
Can you take a bow? Can you take a bow for us? Don't let him eat, John.
You're not going to eat. I'm telling you. He's grabbing snacks. I like that hill. Oh, it goes back now.
Do it again.
Whoa. Whoa. How old are you? Toby? Whoa. How old are you?
Come here, step back.
Get over here.
Nick, are they playing games with you?
Oh my gosh, here come the geese. To watch this whole affair. And we've got our dogs. John, show me a little action here.
I can't.
Turn to the right. Turn.
Everybody's like 21, right?
Don't bite him.
Knock it off. Yeah, we'll put it on there. We'll write it on there for a minute or two. Just like
Well, I don't know.
They're planning on having an evening, right? 8 to 10. Not the least. He's gonna hurt you if he just doesn't have a lot of fun.
We'll stay on his way. Because if he takes the lead in this little guy
Well, we'll still have to get them
together,
together a few minutes. See what's going to
well,
happen.
either one, maybe. I mean, the one I'm on is fine.
Kathy would be easier to lead off if I'm sure.
This one's behaving just fine. He's got a little.
I'll take a quarter one. I got rolled on by a horse yesterday.
Oh,
She went up backwards with me. And she reared up and went over completely backwards. Kind of made my leg a little sore. So some of that today, and boy, it helped.
How much did you take?
Just a quarter of it.
you stay here until we're ready now.
Okay. Whoa,
Our leader's walking with a limp. I don't think she's quite over her injury.
You know how to turn the pony, please? You have to decorate anything? Make it stop.
Okay, now, let go.
Very
There
good.
you go.
Very good.
Good job.
Say, nice horse. Pat it. Say, good grooming. Give her a pat. Know how to turn her again?
No, this is Mitzi.
Can you make her go around? Give her a little kick. Say, come on, Mitzi. Mitzi, come on, Mitzi. Turn her around. Turn her that way.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Good
Give her a little
job.
kick. Say, let's go. Try that way again. She wants to go out of here.
now
Give her a
loosen
little
up.
kick now. Loosen up on your rein. Let it go again. Now give her a kick. Say, come on, Mitzi.
Whoa, Missy.
Good, Bat. Cece, now take her to Linda. Go the other way. That's it.
Turn it that way. Say, whoa. You want her to slow down. Whoa. That's it.
Don't let her go too fast. You having fun?
That's it. Turn her right. Give her a little kick. After you turn her, then loosen up on your rein again. Her mouth doesn't hurt.
No, loosen up means let your hand go down. That's it. Oh. It's all right. It's okay. So, she just shook a little bit, Cease.
Oh, it's okay. Come here.
She just shook a little bit.
Yeah, we're just shaking. You know how a doggy shakes off the water? No, no.
See, she just was shaking off her little water.
Hey, you're so cute.
What happened is she dropped the rein, and the horse was trying to shake the rein.
Hey, she's okay. You know how a doggy shakes the water off him? She didn't want to talk to me. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey. Fine. Just talk to her.
That's it.
Did that feel funny when she shook, huh? Did that feel sort of funny? Did it? What do you want to do?
Hey, Sheba.
You want to try again? You know what she was doing? She felt, look, her reins slipped down here, and she felt them on her neck, and she went, whoa, that feels funny on my neck. She said, whoa, like that. That's what you felt. She just shook her body.
It's like a dog shaking the water off.
Yeah, you've seen dogs do that. Remember when Bill Bailey's dog got all wet in the lake and jumped out and shook?
You're still hurting.
Big old heavy horse. Not as bad as it should have been.
Yeah.
Honey, I can't keep her from shaking even if I'm holding her. She still might shake. I don't want to. It's just because they feel better there. Sometimes you shake your head like that. I don't want to hold everybody up. You want to, so I just put her back on the other horse with me and push it didn't know it would scare you.
You're one of the best little cowgirls I've seen out here. Boy, you and my niece get along really good.
See that?
Walking to your...
Have fun.
You bad horse. He bit him. You are a terrible thing. How could you do that? Bad what happened? He bit. What? Bit Nathan's horse.
Oh, Cappy bit this?
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand.
That's just what's really touching now.
Let him get bitten.
Looking good, Nate.
Okay.
Did you get the whole pack down there?
Yeah.
I wish you were going with us.
I think I'll keep pace right on the ground here.
You
might okay.
arrive there first. Speed we're going. Not like ride.
Yeah, he said if he gets the first ride on film, then he's not going to feel like he has to film the rest of the time. He'll be able to ride.
Which is here. We're left with just the stable crew and our troop. This will be our last glimpse of the riders to take their first trip out into the wild here at Laughing Water Ranch. Sliders. Oh, here's Linda.
Hello.
Linda, what's the rodeo been like?
Well, we haven't made it to the rodeo yet. I mean, the fair.
The fair.
The fair's been exciting. It's a nice fair.
Okay. Any special traumas on this fair?
Well, yes, Sarah seems to have a problem
keeping out of equipment?
Getting off of rides. She seems to become attached to the equipment in a rather literal sense.
What happened on the...
She's about to go on this slide, and we're hoping that she'll be able to extricate herself from it as she reaches the end of the slide, that she'll indeed be able to get up and walk away from it unaided.
What particularly happened on the merry-go-round?
The merry-go-round.
We noticed that the attendant had to have some words with her.
Oh, yes. Well, I was afraid at first that she was attached to the horse, but as it turned out, he was just educating them as to the construction of the horses.
Oh.
Yes, they're lovely horses. He told them that they were each worth $20,000, hand-carved in Italy.
Which town?
I did that.
Okay. That was probably particularly important to Sarah since she just returned from Italy. You say they're going on the slides now, huh? Well, they're up there already.
You better pan off to the slide and see what's happening.
Yes. I see them up there. I'm going to turn off for a moment while I adjust my lens cap. Right here, two of our riders. We caught them. I didn't know they were up there.
Here come the next three.
Well, we'll have to get them too.
Watch Sarah now. The important thing is going to be to see if she can indeed get off of the slide without becoming part of the equipment.
She's tucking her elbows. She's tucking her knees.
Standing out a bit. Uh-oh.
She is extricating herself.
It has been done. Sarah, quickly, come over here, quickly. We need to have an interview. How did you
I
do
won.
this? We see you actually got out of that piece, that ride, without becoming attached. Okay.
It's part of the
You see what
machinery.
happened was, I went to the directory and I found out where the kiddie rides were.
Yeah.
No moving parts on these rides,
No
mind
moving,
you.
yeah, there are no moving parts on this ride which can trap part of my body.
Not that anyone cares
I had
about
a
your
thumb caught between the slide and me. So in this case, I was the moving part, and thus I trapped her. So what we're really trying to say here is that even though
The
things
two
may
lanes-
sound non-technical and harmless, they can be.
The lecture you got on the merry-go-round ride, what was your response to the attendant as he told you the value of this particular
Oh, the $20,000 carved wood with part aluminum
He
horses
standed himself in 1929.
from 1929 from Italy. Well, I felt like saying, "You are too stupid." But I thought it'd be too obvious.
Thank you for your courteousness here at the Kalispell Fair.
He tried to pick up on my sister. He said, just like I don't have a favorite horse, I don't have a favorite person that comes on these rides. Except
No. I don't think so.
Well, you can get
Here we are with Shane, Clague, and Gavin Burnett. And what we have in no time says Jim Jacobs in our class. Alberta. Well, we're talking about these wranglers. We're talking about the wranglers.
do you have popcorn, bro?
Get that program up here to the announcer stand. If you find Tommy Lucia's signature on the inside front cover. Okay. Don't you dare fall. Whatever you do, don't slip. Oh, that's painful. Say something, Butch. Say something. There's Jim Jacobson. Sixth in the world in his rookie season. And he's got offspring from the great free bar at the rodeo. He's going to ride with shot. Well, I shouldn't put it quite that far this way, should I? Well, the guys have been hurt down the ground. Rod Hayes. In that saddle aboard 3 shots, getting a little word of encouragement right now from our rodeo producer. And Roddy says, let me outside, boys. I want to ride. You're a cowboy.
Sneaking up on the boys. Go ahead, Cease. Little stream here. Go. Cece, where are they? Let's go get them. Let's go. There goes Cece. Sarah. This is Gus.
Howdy. Not really worth looking at.
Here's the one it's worth it. It's already clean. Ready to eat.
Not really.
Just take those black
Yeah, take that.
Oh, so much. Just reel it a couple times to make it.
Watch your
Let it come, let it
action.
come.
The only way you can tell that
I
thing.
want to do it.
Hold on a sec, please. You might not have any bait.
Here's John with a slow reel
Hold on,
technique.
let it sit for a sec.
Toss it out real far and
Bring
I'll
it
tell
in.
you when I see a
You
dog.
might not have any bait left. He's all hiding inside this one. That was bad.
Wait, go back in there. Let me see him do it. You're fighting big.
Go back.
One took my bait.
I know, I want to fish it.
So hang on. Let me talk to Cass one more time. How do you do it now? When
Come on,
he
Amy.
hits, just reel a
Watch,
couple
I'll show
times?
you, and then you can do the next one.
Okay.
Like that.
Nathan, after you catch one, after Johnny catch one and you catch one, I get to catch one.
No.
I do.
You get to help me catch one.
Yes, I get to
Once he
help
gets one on the line, you
This
can
is
reel it
Black
out.
Hawk Lake.
Nathan, I get to help you.
Let's make that Black Hawk Pond.
Get away, okay, see?
Here's Sam the Gus the Industrious
What?
What?
working on his trolling. Oh, how you doing today?
Fine.
You catch any yet?
I kept no
Huh?
One.
And give me
One?
another egg.
You still feeding those fish there?
Oh yeah, they're
Now watch
that's
this.
crazy, man.
Well, after hold on by the stream. Get a hand on him
A
quick.
lot of action. Oh, it's a good size one.
That's a keeper, isn't it? Yeah. You gonna clean him?
Poor Sam. Gus is amazed here.
What?
Johnny.
The kids, they want to take all the right
Out.
there.
Here's
all
your,
the benefits.
here's your knife.
Andy, get yours out there. They're biting like crazy now. Here it is. We reel this baby in.
No, throw him back.
Well, this is a cradle robber case.
Come here.
And we'll watch Cece's expression as this fish is now.
Where's the pliers? Did you bring them?
They're on the table.
Run get them. Stop.
He won't let you feed him.
Just kill him. Uh-oh. He's gonna cut him open.
Watch that thumb, Johnny.
Are you cutting him alive? He's already cut
Fair amount of difficulty. In only her third year.
Huh? So what do I do? Just clean him?
What'd you catch, Sarah?
A tree?
I know, but do I just
I'm not quite sure what kind.
You think it could be a golden rainbow? Birch, yeah. I suggest you not stand in front of the tree when you whip that.
Probably a good idea. I think I'll go over here in this here corner.
There's
Where
no,
there's nothing behind me.
there's no fish also.
Oh yeah?
Well, they're not
There's
going to...
another one. Here's the one Johnny got. You want a video picture?
Hold that. I don't think I'm getting this now. Okay,
Mouth
good.
roller too.
Yes, thank you.
Or not?
Yep, I'm on.
You are?
The skill of the huntsman.
Go right up deep.
Is that Anal Johnson's work?
You want to play the piano?
Really? Where'd you learn to play so well, Ted?
Oh, I played in grade school.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You haven't been on a home VCR before?
No. Heck no.
Well, you're a first-time actor then.
Yeah.
You play beautifully.
My dad was a music teacher, and I wanted to play the drums, and he wouldn't let me play the drums unless I played the piano. And I had to practice the piano day in and day out, every day, you know. And mostly classics.
You remember any of the classics?
Oh, yeah. Your daughter was playing one of them.
Oh, that's Claire de Lune, isn't it?
Album block.
Oh, is it? See, he's playing now, though.
Remember her playing it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Engineering, electrical engineering.
Oh. Work for a big company?
I worked for myself for about 20-some years. At my office in Chicago. I worked for Sylvania right after I got out of school and then went into business for myself.
Were you transplanted here after retirement?
No.
In the midst of, huh?
Right in the midst of, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Third Avenue East, the old homestead of the Clagues. Not much here. Presumably garage. It's a modernized home. Perhaps Pop lives here. Here's Linda. One of the newer windows now been converted to a stained glass window. This is the northern side of the house. Kind of small with new siding, apparently. Present resident is this little fair dog. There isn't much to the place. An upstairs loft. Actually a second story. Here in famed Kalispell. Looks like an apartment complex has gone across the street. Some neighbors down the way. Looking up 3rd Street East. Bad weather follows Kalispell Library.
Glacier National Park. Isn't that nice?
Did you get the sign right up here?
Yeah, I got the sign. Notice the windshield.
this doing some primitive work. It's interesting. I'll take a little picture of it. Also, look over here how the water kind of ebbs and flows here.
There's shale here.
Fallen logs crossing the river here. Looks like what? So fragile. Yes? What, Linda? On here, picture that. Waterway with a little.
No one has ever been known to climb that peak. And it's fairly improbable that a bison could have climbed it.
What's a dancing water right there?
This is cascading water was taking coming down. What time were they going to eat between 1 and 11?
About 8. I just opened up off my nose. Glacier, 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 banana, banana, glacier, Beamon, or Beamon, glacier, glacier. Let's do. No, without stopping at pick. Say, Peter Pan, pick up peppers. Peter Pan, pick up peppers. It's Peter Pan, pick up peppers. Where's the pick up peppers?
About halfway to Many Glacier, there's a park entrance station that gives you a peek-through glimpse of the enormous peaks and ridges that lie ahead. When you get there, you'll tell from just looking around how Many Glacier got its name. Viewed from the hill, the weathered massiveness of Many Glacier Hotel is dwarfed by the towering, overpowering prominence of Grinnell Point. Against the glacier-splotched background, it creates a scene which typifies Glacier at its inspired best. Facilities at Many Glacier. Swift Current Lake self-guiding nature trail is most interesting. At Many Glacier, you can rent boats or horses. And of course, there are accommodations for overnight and all kinds of stores. If instead of heading north to Canada, you decide to go south after our auto tape tour is over, there's a turnoff on the Blackfeet Highway, about 25 miles from St. Mary. That will take you to Two Medicine, another of Glacier's special scenic delights.
No, Cece.
This is Harry Pierce saying, have fun, turn me off, and so long for now.
Done?
indoor shooting fun.
How do we walk after 6 days at a dude ranch?
Wait, do I need to make a phone call or what?
Yeah, call Laughing Water. Tell
I don't
them
have the
we're not gonna
number.
be back.
What? Thinking I said like Mike says the same what's That's what Mike says, just to make him look good. I know.
Where's your ride taking you this morning?
Who knows? On a trail. Out in the woods.
There's a Wrangler.
No, I thought you was going to call her.
Call it.
That's Cameron.
I know.
No, I'm calling Cameron.
You do? No, I got a close up.
Huh? Cameron on Sunday. It's just Buck. Or Crazy Horse. Toby.
That's Toby.
Fine, I'll let me go on.
This is our morning here. Departure date on Friday. Gosh, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of fog. Actually,
You can start. Go ahead.
Okay. So we spent a wet and somewhat dreary week at the Dude Ranch. Unfortunately, the kids were really great. It began raining the second day that we were at the Dude Ranch and rained until the day we left. But the children managed to participate really well, regardless of the rain. We started to experience our first medical problems during that time.
in spades.
In spades.
Beginning with the second day at the fair when when Sarah got her elbow caught in the famous graviton ride, leading to a desperate evaluation in the medic room for her numb hand.
Right.
And it really wasn't until that evening that we realized that Kristen, in helping Sarah get out of the chair, injured her back and probably her disc because she started complaining of leg pain.
Right.
That happened to coincide with my fateful...
No, that was the next day. The next day Brian engaged in a very rousing game of ping pong, which resulted in a desperate call to home for his corset.
Because my back was now out for the rest of the week.
And so he was off of horses, but the boys managed to go out in a full day of rain and sit on a lake and catch fish
and thought that was thoroughly wonderful, so that could be counted as success.
And Jane and Beth and Sarah and occasionally Kristen, until her leg really got too painful, rode every day in the rain. So they really got a lot out of the Dude Ranch, even though the weather wasn't the most inspiring. That was really the culmination of our trip as far as our outward reaching part of our trip, I guess. And we turned around and headed home.
Not before we had a chance to explore my family's roots in Kalispell, a little bit of the footage we saw. The girls explored a thrift shop and came away with a couple of real prizes. Bethany's ears started to ache, and this would plague us all the rest of the trip.
No, those were Courtney's ears.
Oh, Courtney's ears. And those would plague us through the next 2 days and cause us to stop at several emergency rooms.
Right.
And Sarah had her first bout of abdominal pain, waking us up at 2 in the morning and finally convincing us by 4 that we needed to take her somewhere. But all in all, if it weren't for the wonderful library of video recordings that kept us somewhat comfortable and relaxed in the rain, those of us who were sick would have felt it was a lousy hospital. But it turned out to be a pretty good place to rest.
Right.
So then we turned around and came back, which we found just as difficult as getting in, because unless we mentioned it earlier, the last 10 miles of the road leading to the Dude Ranch was all under construction and was a veritable boggy
Muddy bog.
Muddy bog.
In fact, we actually decided to change from our original departure route, and we went up through Canada, which we hadn't planned to do initially. Yeah. So as we returned into Washington, we went through north through Montana into Canada, and then dropped back into Washington.
Into actually the northern part of Idaho.
Oh, that's right, Idaho.
Yeah.
Idaho.
The little part of Idaho that goes up as a little chimney
That's right.
stack. Yeah.
And then into Washington.
Yeah. So we hustled home in the next couple of.
Well, actually, we headed for Ashland.
Headed for Ashland, where we would arrive in Medford, putting in an emergency call to my friend Robert Ballantyne, and spend the next couple hours getting feet X-rayed and ears checked and back studies.
Well, we didn't mention
Nathan's injury.
Yeah.
Photograph this sunset. It's almost a 360 degree sky. Something everywhere. Just looking back toward Sand Point in northern Idaho. There's our goose. I'll put it on. There's boats down there. Do we see any boats in the lake? Today, can't say that I see it. Tremendous. Oh, there's some multicolored rocks suggesting ancient age. Volcanic activity, perhaps? Where?
Hey, wait.
Zoom.
To match our bike. Yeah. And our neat pretty faces. Yeah. And a really neat matching shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. And he wants one too. Only he wants a macro lens that I can borrow. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm getting a zoom. I need a camera.
Well, you're on camera. Isn't that just as good?
You don't have to get to say anything when you say I need something.
Get a video of us holding up.
What'd you throw over there? No, don't do that.
Arrest her.
Bessie, come over in the picture.
Just a little bit of more fiber, why don't you?
I'm chilled to the bone.
Get off of my car, please.
Where? I'm holding up Bessie. Here, down. A little Bessie. There, don't move. Wait, don't move, Bessie. Make your hands flat. No,
Turn the outside up.
There, don't move down with that hand. Down. Down. Okay, stop. Sarah, move down. Oh, that's good, Sarah.
Dynamic. Dynamic.
You guys, I can't get this picture, you know why?
Bessie kind of went too high. Oh, that's so sad.
Put some jeans on. Come out here.
Okay, guys. Let's sing one or two songs.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Here's a man lost. Our intrepid forager. Hopefully she brought home wild pig, a few fowl. Whoop. We are at Crater Lake Cabin, all of which is a bit of a mystery to us, since we signed up for Crater Lake Lodge. However, the lodge was condemned May 21st, and I suppose our reservations were transferred to the cabins, which are really quite nice. Here's the front of our cabin, our cars, the evening pink sky. Oh, look at that. Pinkness. Place to play frisbee. And a place to build bonfires.
I know. Watch it carefully and that's it. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Because the needles make too many sparks.
Yeah. Okay, you guys want to hear some...
Stop burning out about that one.
Don't do any more, huh?
No.
Alright, don't do anymore, huh?
Right.
Can I get over there?
Yeah.
No more. I'm gonna go find some more and put them in the pile.
It's time to put big logs on to get them...
Don't do the goodness.
No, we don't have anything very big.
Where do you buy... Whoop, I'm in the fire path. Where do you buy the wood for this thing?
At the center thing. I built it up. Well, she's being a little jerk on purpose,
goodness
Mom.
gracious.
You know I hate it when you say that, and I've asked you not to say that. That's, you're full of it.
Cece, don't go near that fire anymore.
I can go
You guys want to hear a campsite fire tale? Like
Campfire.
campfire races? Here we go. No, well, aren't there stories we can tell, like...
Well, if everybody's out here, we can tell good stories, but nobody's out here. Let's go get a thing of wood.
We're nobody.
No, I mean, not everybody's out here. None of the fun people are out here except me.
Thank you very much.
I was kidding.
We're really pleased to do that.
But if we go get one of those things, because there's got to be some big wood in there. We can all kick it around here. Throw a log on every once in a while. If everybody wants to come out, which they don't. This family's a bunch of fuddy-duddies when it comes to forest fires and stuff like that. Well, campfires. Do you have that on?
No.
Good.
Whoa,
So that you know what? We should keep this fire over here more.
goodness
See?
gracious me. That's a tall fire.
Don't sing that, Nathan.
May I have that second minute, please?
Why?
Because I want to push this side in over here.
Linda's doing what is known as fire tending here.
Mom, it's
Cece, don't get that. Oh, look. Firebrands.
relax. It's not going to start anything on fire there. Just let it go. It'll burn off in the fall and then we can throw it on
I know,
top.
but somebody can step on it.
Let's see. If we paid $3, we can get a big cord of wood of them?
Well, I don't know what it is.
The cord for $3.
I don't mean a cord.
A bunch?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what. Do we need it for anything? What do we do with it?
Just build a fire that lasts forever, I suppose.
What's that? That's a dead log across the way over there. We could put a... I'm sure we could find some pieces of that. Yes. I'm sure we could find some dry
Yeah, there's some back in here too.
I have built.
Yes.
Alan Poe is really the master of these stories.
One time,
I'm hungry.
Kathy Tonides and I, is that our other neighbors or
No.
babies? Catherine Tonides and I,
Discounted t-shirts. Here's our first view of the lake in the morning. It's the Crater Lake Lodge, which was condemned May 25th, a few days before our reservations were made for it. Chris, what are you photographing? The driftwood? Yes. And then the lake itself.
Hmm?
Lots of people wandering along. Little denizens of the park, huh? Here comes one.
You're going to frighten them away with your crying.
See them over there? See, it's coming up.
Oh, the peanut stuff are very small.
Like you're getting good treatment here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What brings you to this facility in the middle of your vacation?
My leg.
It's very interesting. We get a good
Johnny
view.
ran over my foot and my leg and my ankle.
No names, please.
John did it. It was all him.
Where does it hurt?
All over.
Can you wiggle your toes? Can you wiggle your toes? Yeah, very nice toes. Okay, how's the other leg?
Look at the size comparison. This thing's just huge.
Yeah. You'll have something to write home about, won't you?
Yeah.
You don't seem to be really particularly perturbed by this type of major injury to your leg. I understand the doctors were considering amputation.
Right. It doesn't hurt that bad. I think the scotch you gave me helped that a little bit.
Nothing, please. Nothing. No word of that.
Yeah.
Emergency medical pain relief.
Yeah.
And which doctor has been giving the care here?
I'm not sure. Dr. Hill. Is that what? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, have you met Dr. Robin Ballantyne, my personal friend and ally?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think of him?
I like him. He's nice.
Very good. He'll be happy to hear that.
He let us stay at his house.
That's right. He did. This is a beautiful facility just completed 2 years ago. In addition to this small hospital, it has a well-equipped emergency facility now with proper-looking patients. I understand that you're asking and begging for a wheelchair, Nate, to finish the trip on.
Yeah, I need one. Can't walk.
Can you go down the river, though, on a raft in a wheelchair?
No, I'll just have to sit still for that trip.
Oh, sitting still.
Something I don't do very well.
Now, you've just had x-rays taken. What's the verdict on the leg? 1, 2, 3, or 4 breaks?
It's not fractured. I don't know. Actually, if John's watching, it's broken in about 1,000,000 pieces. Shattered. But for anybody else, it's alright, I guess.
Does seem to be okay. Can you weight bear on it?
I can't put any weight on it.
You can't, huh? Okay, well, that seems like a major injury. Has anyone else in the family been injured on this trip that you want to speak about?
Not that I want to speak. No, well, Sarah got her arm stuck in a ride at the fair. But that was nothing.
Did we even take x-rays of that?
I don't know. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No. And Kristen has a problem with her leg that's due to her back or what? Yeah. Okay.
How about your mother now? How's she been?
She hurt her rib water skiing, but other than that, she's pretty good.
And then Jane?
I don't think anything's happened to her.
Stomach pains every day.
Oh.
Yeah, she's had stomach trouble.
So is Beth and Cece and everybody. All the girls that don't eat because they're afraid of getting fat. Fat.
Now, what's with Cece this afternoon?
She's got an ear infection and stuff's leaking out of her ear. It's kind of gross.
Is it brain tissue, do you think?
Probably. No, it's pus or whatever. That's what you said.
And, let's see, I hurt my back. Your photographer for this night, too. And then there was John. Has John had any injuries?
Has he?
On the trip?
Just mental.
Mental dilapidation? Total mental collapse?
Mental rot. I don't know.
And his car's done well, too. The only thing that has not had any major problems is the urban assault vehicle, Blue Thunder.
Yep. Suburban.
Well, do you think they're going to be treating you soon as this air raid is over? I mean, fire, the fire alarm here, as soon as the fire alarm's over.
Yeah.
You want to get back to your trip, won't you? Complete another 3 or 4 days?
I want to go to Ashland. See some plays, Shakespeare Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Get another picture this week.
Okay.
Oh, here's a doctor.
Okay, hold on. Here comes.
So my husband took the video camera through.
Okay, Nathan, let's see how you do with your new instructions. You're getting too close to him. Way he goes now with his splint on. All speed. How do you feel now? Big smile from the kid.
I feel great.
You just pulled into a parking lot. This place is replete with antique stores.
It's the only way to make my car the same size as the other cars.
Oh. Oh, what was that, Nate? Well, John, you've driven here how many 5,000 miles now without an accident? Well, one minor accident. You did, eh?
Hi, my name's John, and he's an alcoholic.
Come on, follow me. We'll have a look around. I heard that was our child.
Shall we? Now, what's this over here?
Your hat.
Your mom does.
Whoa. How do you do fade?
Jubilee! I found the Jubilee Cafe.
Oh, Dad, you're amazing. You ruined my ending. Wait, let me unzoom it.
Memorable.
Do you have autofocus on, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, John.
Give us your...
Hi, my name's John. She's an alcoholic.
No, I want your most memorable event.
My most memorable moment? Well, probably when my little sister Courtney gave me these 4 things of non-dairy creamer that you just add water. Yes.
Example of typical family weirdness during a meal in Jacksonville, whereupon Kristen and Brian and John have gone completely batty and can't control their hysterical laughter. Kristen having to wipe her eyes.
One of these trips, you know, like our little lady was telling us, just like they would on The Price is Right. I just imagine the most outlandish situations, like a honeymoon suite at the Taj Mahal. Spend the night at the honeymoon suite at the Taj Mahal.
I had to be there.
What are you doing here?
Hey, everyone is supposed to remember a most memorable event. Is anyone prepared to remember that event?
Yes, I remember.
Oh, here.
Trip?
Here, take this one.
Most memorable event?
Memorable
You!
So you have
You!
getting run over. That's memorable. Well, you'll get your chance.
I won't soon forget that.
Okay, my most memorable time of the trip was, I don't know what day it was. I think it was, what was it, Wednesday? Wednesday when Mike out knows something. That's a Dude Ranch. Took Beth and I on the trip, and we had the most fun time of all.
What did
ever.
you two and Mike do?
That's classified.
That's classified. Did you hear that, Terrence?
Nathan, what was your most memorable event?
Getting run over by Johnny's car. See?
Or when that lady almost...
I know. She put my foot in there. The lady in this restaurant. The lady in this restaurant stepped on my broken foot.
Okay, let's go.
The most memorable time in my trip was when Kristen got knocked out.
Did anyone ask you? She got knocked out?
My most memorable event was when stuff from John's car spewed all over him.
That was kind of memorable.
We saw you picking your nose, Johnny.
I was wiping it.
You got the finger in there.
Oh, no. My most memorable event is when what would be a good adjective to describe that nurse in Whitefish when she ran up to the door and banged on it and told me not to pee. Class. Real class.
Don't pee.
Going on the ledge of the Sack Brothers Dry Goods Store.
Okay, Dad, this is it. We tell them they're the 100th visitor, and if they answer this question correctly, they get $1 million. You have to say, excuse me, but what kind of a noise would that corn make if it could talk? Okay?
Okay.
You're going to ask them, because I've got the camera here. Kodak, we've got it. Yeah. I'll have a bite.
Who are you trash? What is that? What's that car?
It's a Mustang limo.
No, it's a Honda.
Get a picture of that.
I did. That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Aside from you, John.
Come on, Courtney.
We are a motley bunch. A motley crew.
Yeah, they gave me that, but I let him tell them because there wasn't one. I understand. There wasn't one earlier? No. Oh, I get you one right back.
You're doing so great. The hiccup. How do you do with your machine?
What machine?
Which one?
Not good at all. Well,
Let us see.
trick. Do they tell you to make me do this?
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's good. How far are you supposed to do it? All the way up?
That's my mark.
Oh, that's your arm. That's great. Yeah. Whoa. Are you supposed to go over it? Oh, or are you going? Oh, you raised it? Oh my gosh. That's your goal so far? I mean, that's
My
your
goal
max?
is this. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
my
God.
max. I feel so much better since I stopped using that painkiller.
Really?
I mean, it hurts more, but wow,
Feel better?
I feel normal. You know, I don't know about it. But actually, my way of getting out of rush, I could have either A, not gone to rush and been fined, or B, had my gallbladder out, and so
Pay the hospital instead of
I
the
think
sorority.
it's less expensive.
Do you think that you got this gallbladder problem from your trip to Italy, where they have all that rich food?
What?
You have something like that.
I have all kinds of stuff on my mouth.
Yeah, that's what you want. Oh, you're so tan.
Just on one side though.
Hi, Dad. Is it
Hi,
on?
Chris. Yeah, I finally turned it on.
Are you going to interview me?
No, just catching random conversation here. These are new balloons from the gang.
I got this from Grammy and Auntie Karen and Grandpa and Uncle Rick. They
Uh-huh.
also gave me those flowers. Oh, look what Grandfather gave me.
For him.
Came in and he's like, I was so
single.
mad. All the gift shops are closed. It's Labor Day. I was going to get you and Sarah flowers. And then 2 minutes after he leaves, this lady comes up with this from him. And I was like, what
did you
happened?
find
He just
this?
left. He's like, oh, he just
Think you'll be going home today, Chris?
Oh, yeah. No problem. My watch, too. No,
Bring it
my watch
all
either.
together.
Lights. You can do it by yourself. Now turn all the way on your side, Chris. All the way over. Now push yourself up. Look at this, huh? Obvious smile on her face of delight. Yeah, very good. Has not touched ground yet. Oh, there she goes. Touch ground. Oh, smooth.
Notice the swiftness with which she maneuvers herself across the floor. Out.
To the delight of her friends here, all in attendance. You got her, Linda. You happy to get her back? What kept you so long? Oh,
It's the usual procedure. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't very long, was it?
No.
Drove down and picked her up.
Was your dad there?
He's headed to our house now, and he was I told him maybe we'd try to have dinner early, like around 5:30.
Uh-huh. What is dinner?
You just want to ask her.
What will dinner be?
Yeah, I got that too. But you don't.
Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
Give them the time if they do it.
A lot of activity over here all of a sudden with Sarah's arrival.
Do you want to lay down a little, Sarah?
No,
You could.
I can lie down, Mom, for days.
One whole day out of your life to lose your gallbladder.
We're still playing. I thought he would have beaten him, but no.
Where's Nate and Grandfather?
They went home to our
What
house.
they took out of me, and it used to be a gallstone, but now it's like
Now it's
scrap.
Sawdust.
Oh, that's cool.
Sand. That's what it was.
How big is your gallbladder?
How big was her gallbladder?
I'm gonna put
It's
it on.
about 6 inches long.
Really? And they got it out for that little thing?
Of course, for Italians, it's a little bigger.
Why?
Because they have more bile and gall, yeah. Just kidding.
In 24 hours.